bell.
Yes, good afternoon, y'all. Top of the afternoon, you know what it is. You know the vibes. Zaga, Yaga. It's your boy, Showtime. So, man, right now, I had you see the background. Salute to the old banners. You see the Jack Talk podcast banner. That's how we started it out. Remember those days, Jack Talk? Yeah, kept a lot of stuff. So, man, Rick Glacier does it again, man. He done stirred up a hornet's nest, right? Um, he got everybody in an uproar, man. Everybody is in an uproar right now. Like that's what's trending when it comes to these YouTube streets is the reporting of the pay-per-view, right? I did a little short video on it. Now I'm doing a much longer live, right? Does it matter at this point whether he did 61,000 or 400? Does it really matter? Like the fight is over. The show is over. Does it really matter, man? Because we all know the pay-per-view model has been on the decline. It has been on the decline. Um, but yes, does it really matter? Like, because as consumers, right, we're not really getting pay-per-view fights, man. To be honest, I think the last real pay-per-view fight we got was probably the trilogy with Wilder and Fury, those three. Because in my opinion, all the other fights that we get pushed on pay per view aren't really pay per view fights, man. Like Tank and Rolly, not a pay per view fight. Wilder and Hellenius really wasn't a pay per view fight. Granted, Earl Spence and Ugas, being that it was for three belts, you kind of could push the line and say that was pay per view worthy. Other than that, man, like these, you're not getting pay per view style matchups, but yet we're being forced to do the pay per view thing with these fights. So that's why I said, does it really matter if Tank only did 61,000? But I'll tell you what's funny. It's funny how that's why I call these guys out often a lot of times because you get the same it's like the usual suspect. I'm gonna use that word. That's a better terminology to use. You get the same usual suspect that okay, Rick was on. Shout out to Coach Malachi. He was on Coach Malachi. Uh, he put the numbers out there, said who his source was, yada yada yada. Right. Then you get Ellie. Of course, Ellie. I call Ellie the cleanup guy. Right. That's his job. He always got to try to because he wants to be friends with these fighters, and he always got to come out and try to clean stuff up. So then he released something I believe last night on IG saying that it did 400 400K, and his source was the matchmaker at Premier Boxing Champions. So how credible is his numbers, being that it's not like an independent source, it's an in-house source. So of course he's gonna, are you catching the drift? Are you following the Tokyo drift? Of course he's going to, you know, make it look good for him, right? He's not gonna say, "Oh, nah, we flopped." He's a PBC guy. He's not. He can't do that. But like I stated in my video, I wish um the networks, but apparently they can't do that or something. I don't know. But hey, what do I know? But I know when like when BLK Prime and Bug Crawford, right? Remember they released a statement saying that it did higher than expected, right? Right or wrong. Man, let me check my levels, man. Make sure y'all can hear me, man. Cause I'm in here playing around in the I got a new studio set up now. Let me just make sure everything is good. 'Cause sometimes the volume be a little flaky. See? How's the audio? Oh no. Look, the audio. Let me see. How is the audio? Audio don't sound too good. I don't know, man. They're trying to play around this the new lab, man. You heard? Moving a couple of things around. Let me see. Let me pop out, right? Let me pop out, right? Hold on, give me a second, man. So I'm in here playing around with some stuff. Hold on. Let's refresh this. This will tell me right now. I'm gonna refresh it. I still don't have no sound, man. Let's see now. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on, man. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Let's see. I want to make sure y'all can hear me, man. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, man. Let me go on somebody else's joint, man. Yeah, why I don't have no audio, man? That's why. Himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, all right, we good. I know we rocking and rolling. My bad, y'all. I told y'all. See, I'm in the new setup now. I'm in a new setup. But back to regular scheduled programming. Yeah. So maybe I should plug up. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I might start rocking more out with my new setup in here. The only thing is I don't like the lighting. The lighting ain't too tough for me in here. Other than that, everything else is it's kind of solid for me. It's just the lighting. I'm not big on the lighting. You know? So the TV over there. Look, we getting it together in here again. Once again, we getting it together. You know, I kind of abandoned in here, right? Because like I said, when I was getting it going, my babies tried to come in here and take over. Now they got a whole nother setup. So I said, you know what? I'll get back to it again. But yeah, what does that matter, right? Does that number actually matter? That if it is like they stating, if it is let me take this down. Which one I'm gonna take down so y'all can see me good? This one. There we go. Move that. I'll move that so y'all can see me better. Yes. But yeah, does it matter that if you did do under 100K? Because like I said, a lot of people they stream in the fights, man. They're not. They're not paying for PPVs and stuff. They not. It just is what it is, man. That's the sign of times that we're in, man. You see some of my classic memorabilia hanging up over there. I was trying to hook this up, man, make this into a nice little office space, man, to do my broadcast. The gloves over there, the old banner. You heard? See, when the kids is in school, man, it's easier to set up and dip into this room that I turn into a makeshift studio and rock and roll, you know. But yeah, Rick Glacier, right? I'm gonna tell you something too, man. These dudes, a lot of YouTube dudes be hating on him, right? Because they're emotional, right? But Rick Glacier could put something out, right? And you guys will automatically say, "Oh, he's a liar, he's a hater, he's this." No, the dude been in the business over 30 years. In the business over 30 years. You guys look up to dudes that's on YouTube, right? With no connections. No, you know who their connections are? Other YouTubers. Other guys that gossip about fighting and boxing. That's not the real business, man. It's not, man. It's not. And then like I said, you look up to guys like Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback, if you don't know, um, a lot of the content and stuff that he gets, he pays, man. He pays to play, man. He's not like you know, putting in the real work like that. He's paying, man. You know what I'm saying? And they, by him paying for access to certain stuff, that's why he's getting what he's getting. Then he's also, like I said, he's what I call they narrate the news, right? He put the 400 that he did 400K, right? Why didn't the networks release that? Why did they have you apparently or Mark, whatever the guy's name was, whatever he stated? But like I said, does that even matter, man? Does it matter if he did 400 or not, man? Pay per view is dead, man. It's like, especially if you're coming from the era that I come from with the pay per view, it's dead. That's why when I see these guys talk about these fighters and superstars and all this, no, they're not, man. No, they're not, man. They're not. They're not even like they're just not, man. They're not, man. They like, and I think social media, uh, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, kind of took away from that because, and it helps, but it doesn't because, like I said, it's so much garbage on social media, right? Like back in the day in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? The early 90s, there really wasn't a lot of social media. So the promoters, the fighters, you had to really be out there. You had to be hands on. You had to do like meet and greets. Um, you had to do appearances. Nowadays you don't see that. You don't really see too many fighters. That's why they're not big in my opinion. You don't see too many fighters out here, you know, what we like to call kissing the babies, rubbing elbows. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. And then the ones that do it, they don't do it often enough. And then, like I said, you have YouTube. Yeah, YouTube really killed it, man, because once YouTube came on the scene and guys got caught up with the YouTube thing, and people was coming to him like, "Yo, I got X amount of subscribers, yada yada yada. I'll talk about you." That kind of that's why you see what we see now. You don't see large pay per view numbers because everybody knows a lot of the YouTube stuff is fake, man. It is. It's fake. Um, Guys' channels aren't really doing the type of numbers that they allege that they're doing. Um, so it's a trickle down effect. If um you go live, right, and you got 100 something subs, right, But yet, when you go live, you have under 1,000 people tuning into you when you're doing your thing on the ones and twos. What's the percentage on that, man? If you got 100K subs, like right now, I got 4 people in here. I should have 4 likes. Let me check it out. Let me check it out, man. Get my likes up for me, man. One time, man. I'm gonna use the homie blues terminology, man. Please stop moonlighting, man. Know what I mean, don't be in here moonlighting. Smash the like button. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you $1. You know, especially if you want to be in here trying to snap. I notice a lot of channels, right? That's why they don't be wanting to say my name, right? Because they know they be trying to snaz my source, man. They be trying to snaz my source, man. Know what I mean? I think I'm gonna start. Like I said, man, I'm gonna build the office up once again now because I got the time. I know my babies. They got their nice little setup now, so they won't be in here trying to overrun this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like when I had got it rocking and rolling a little bit, they just tried to overrun it, man. You heard? And I got me being who I am. I just got frustrated. I was like, you know what, man? I can't have nothing of my own. I was like, I can't have nothing. So I just let it go. Cause I used to be in here going hard. Got my little desk. You see my chair, right? Look, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see my chair. See my chair? I got a nice chair. I got the microphone. Where my mic at, man? Man. I had the desk set up nice, real nice. Yo, look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna bring some of my toys out, man. This is what I was shooting with. Right here. You see this right here? This is a upgrade. Nah, man. Flip out nice like this. I mean, it's touch screen. I'm gonna show y'all some of these pictures on here, man. I was at the gym the other day. I was doing my thing. Oh, the card is in the computer. Yo, this joint is nice. And then I got this lens, right? You gotta invest in your equipment, man. I had to learn that, and I posted my picture with Antoine. Shout out to cousin Antoine. And I was looking. That was my first startup camera I had. I had a Kodak. Now I'm done. Yeah, look, I shoot the rifle from far away. Look at this right here. This is nice, man. I shot Bryson's birthday party with this one. This is nice right here, man. I can't wait to. I think what is it? February 4th is the fights at the Hula Theater, man. Hopefully I get approved, man. And I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot the event. That's like 2 weeks away. Mm. But how's everybody's Throwback Thursday going today, man? You know? How's everybody's Throwback Thursday going? So they just forcing pay-per-views on us left and right, man. Plant and Benavidez is PPV, man. Somebody smash that like button for me and let me know. Do you think that Plant Benavidez is PPV worthy? To be honest, be honest, man. It's a good fight, but is it a pay-per-view fight, right? Yeah, the Serrano card. I'm in there. You know me, Ricky. I'll definitely be on deck. See your comments. See, I got the computer. I got my setup out right here, right now. That's why I said let me jump on now. I got a good hour before the kids get off the bus. Because once they get off the bus, it's daddy duty. We got to do homework. That's a whole bunch of stuff, man. The noise level, yo, the noise level goes to the for those parents out there. Yeah, it's not, man. Let me get your comment up there, man. Appreciate that, Ricky. It's not PPV, man. It's not, man. And it's sad, man. Yo, we're gonna have to pay for it though, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to pay for it. It's a good fight, but listen, at the end of the day, what are they fighting for? Neither one of them have belts now. So why is this pay-per-view, right? And see, I gotta be the voice of reasoning, man. They're gonna be like, yo, Shaz, he's the mad. Yo, they're gonna call me the mad YouTuber, the mad. Nah, man, I'm a consumer at the end of the day, man. I'm the media marketing agent for my nephew, but I'm a consumer too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a consumer, man. I go to fights, and I'm tired of purchasing watered down fights, man. Like I purchased the Tank fight, but I spoke highly on it because there was a lot of fighters on that card like that I know personally. Like shout out to Bozy Ennis and Boots. Then you had Jaleel Hackett, even though he didn't fight on TV. You had Trayvon the Sniper Marshall. Like I know these guys, man. You know, all three of those names that I just named, we got work with. They sparred Jihad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wanted to support that card, but I'm gonna be on record, man. When it comes to the plant, um, yo, you're not the only one. Yo, look, I'm gonna put that up there, Rick. Appreciate the honesty. You're not the only one, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one that felt that way, man. That's why I said, listen, it could have did 61,000, man. For like, I'm not going with the 400,000. They can miss me with that, yo. I know he ain't do 400, right? Because if he did 400, that's gonna be his highest to date. He didn't even have a significant dance partner. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have a significant dance partner. You catching that? He didn't even have a significant dance partner for him to do 400K. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they would have been better off saying his the numbers that he was doing before, like 217, 230. Even if they would have said three would have been pushing it, but it's like, all right. But for y'all to say he did four and Wilder just did 77, like, come on, man. And listen, man, Wilder's a much bigger draw than Deontay Wilder. I mean, Tank Davis, man. Wilder next to I think I think Wilder got the highest over there, man. Because Wilder and Fury, I think the second fight, one of the fights did close to almost 900,000. That's the top draw over there for them. Then his numbers kind of dwindled down a little bit, but he was the biggest draw, man. So it's like I can't stand on that, man. When I hear these guys, like, nah, man, you gotta sell them wolf tickets to somebody else. People want Tank versus Devin. Yeah, now they pay for that, man. Even though they putting out there like Devin's not a big draw, but that fight, I don't think it's gonna happen though, man. I don't think. Well, it's not gonna happen for undisputed because I think this is Devin's last fight at 135. But just imagine if they was the fight, that'd be a big fight, man. Because Devin has all the hardware. Tank has the name, Tank has the name, the star power, quote unquote, in this market, right? But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Yeah, remember when I used to come on here? I used to be stupid, right? I used to just front for no reason. Come on here and do my lives with all my jewelry on and stuff. I was like a rapper. I was a rapper. You know. But yeah, man, I don't, man, I don't want to sound foul, man. I'm not. I know it's a good fight, man. It's a fight that I wanted to see a while ago. I really wanted to see them fight. Remember when they both had belts, the WBC and the IBF? Man, it would have been better then. Now they're just fighting. You know what I'm saying? They gotta hook that undercard up, man, for me to get excited to purchase that, man. Cause I'm not you listen, man. I'm not purchasing these pay per views, bro. It is what it is. I don't care who doesn't like it. I'm not if it's not a pay per view caliber fight, I'm not, man. I'm not because like as the consumer, that is our right, and more channels need to stress that instead of trying to move the needle. And yo, what's that brother's name, man? A young brother. Ah, man, I don't want to mess his channel up, man. He dropped some gems. He's a much younger brother too, but he dropped some gems, man. And he hit the hammer on the nail. When it comes to YouTube boxing and YouTube boxing dialect, it's nothing but scammers on here, bro. And it's sad because they scam boxing fans, man. And so many boxing fans just so deaf, dumb, and blind, right? Yeah, they man, great point right here, Rick. Let me put that up there. He said PBC don't care about their undercards anymore at all. They never did though. They never did. Yo, listen. Once they see their the whole PBC model. Remember, they came in the game free TV. I remember, man. I was like, I was one of the biggest PBC supporters at one time, man. I used to cover all their fights at the Barclays Center. Oh man, listen, they couldn't do no wrong in my eyes. But then as a lot started unfolding behind the scenes. Um, and I was just seeing like, yo, they wasn't standing on business. They wasn't like they was doing a lot of stuff that I was like, yo, and I was questioning and calling them out on it, like, yo, you're not solid, bro. You're not official. Word, you're not official. And I would see it, right? But that's why they're in the state that they're in now. They got it like Rick Glacier came out and said they did 61,000. Then they got to have other people coming out. Listen, they would have been better. It should have been in the middle somewhere. He said 61. Yo, they tried to trump him and say 4 for a fighter that has never done that before. Never done that. Yo, he never. Listen, Javante never did 400, man. They tried to say he did 4 against Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia. How much you think he gonna do against Ryan? Because to be honest with you, and they're gonna be upset for me saying this. That's not a pay per view fight, man. Yo, man, it is what it is. Somebody got to speak for the fans, man. Like, what has Ryan Garcia done, right? Granted, I know y'all gonna be like, oh well, he has gazillion, million, trillion Instagram followers. Okay, are they gonna buy the fight? Are they? A lot of these guys they got a lot of subscribers and followers on IG and Twitter and all that. Do they buy their fights though? Is that a valid question? Yes, I was there too. I covered that whole week. I was at Gleason's for the media workout. That was a big I'm telling y'all, I was a big PBC supporter, man. I still support a lot of those guys, but not like I used to. Not like I used to. But I was there also, man. I remember covering that call, that fight week. That was a good fight too, man. That was a good fight. I'm gonna tell you what they did, right? When it comes to the PBC, right? Yeah, they built their market up off of Brooklyn and the Barclays. You got to remember when they was going hard, right? Yo, all their major fights was at the Barclays Center. All of them, all of their major fights. Keith Thurman, uh, yeah, they built their fighters at the Barclays. The Charlo brothers, Swift Hurd. That probably was like one of the best cards. Remember that card? I don't know if you was at that card. Um, when they had all of them fight All the junior middleweights that were champions at the time. Swift Hurd, Laura, Charlo, they all fought on the same card. That was a nice card. Wilder was a regular. Remember Wilder fought Brazil, Stavern. I was at all these fights. Who else? Remember Tony Harrison pulled the upset when he beat Charlo. That was at the Barclays Center. The Barclays Center was the hub. Once they built it up, right, and they got their fan base, what did they do? They jetted off. Yeah, they jetted off. For real, yeah, they jetted off. It did. Then they tried to come back. Like I said, it's not the same no more. It just isn't. But a lot of their major fights in the beginning, even going back to the Golden Boy days before they broke off. Remember because like a lot of the PBC fighters, they was underneath the Golden Boy banner. Like see my banners back there, they was underneath the Golden Boy banner, and a lot of their fights was based out of wait, let me market my stuff, man. Matter of fact, let me go get some Seymour's too, man. I don't got a label on it, but I'm gonna go get my Seymour's. Hold on. Yes, I'm sitting here running my mouth, missing out on good marketing ploy, right? Look, this is that 92 minerals, right? It's that CMOS right here, right? This how your CMOS should be, right? I told my man Captain Chaos this, right? If you can't go like this with your CMOS, right? They gave you some watered down CMOS. It should be a gel like this, right? Now, if I did this to mine and it poured out, that lets you know right there the the they put too much water in it. It should be nice like this, real moss, real sea moss. Mm, mm. That's it right there. The pay per view for Ryan and Tank will do better numbers. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sold on it, man. Cause Ron, listen for number one, I'm gonna use marketing and marketing. But for as big as he is, right, with the social media following right now, right, as big as he is with the followers, he got the Gatorade, he got Gatorade endorsement, he got all this stuff going on outside of boxing. It hasn't trickled over to boxing. It hasn't. It hasn't at all. Because maybe Oscar and them aren't promoting him right. Because like I said, he got all of these followers on social media, on Instagram. He should be way bigger in boxing, but he's not. He's bigger outside of boxing. Things to make you go, Like my man Aki would say, never, never, never. OMG. Don't forget the bell. Yeah. I hope he coined that, man. He'd be like, never, never, never. This C must be hitting, man. Mm. But yeah, I don't even think that's pay-per-view, man. Yeah, they killing us, yo. Listen, just think about all the upcoming pay-per-views, right? A lot of them going to flop, man. I'm on record letting y'all know it's going to happen, right? Because listen, when is Fury and Usyk going to fight? That's going to be pay-per-view. That's undisputed for the heavyweights, for all the marbles, right? Then you're going to have you got Plant and what's the name March 25th. Um, Devin Haney Devin Haney and Lomachenko was in May. That's pay per view. I'm hearing. All right. When is Earl Spence and Keith Thurman coming back? June, May. That's gonna be paid. Yo, a lot of these joints is gonna, yeah, they're gonna bust, man. If Tank and Ryan take off April 15th, that's pay per view, right? A lot of these joints is not gonna do numbers, man. It's gonna be a lot of pirating going on. A lot of pirating. Spencer Thurman, oh yeah, if they're in April, if Spencer Thurman come back in April and Ryan and Tank go down in April, somebody pay per view is gonna do basura trash. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Somebody's pay per view is not gonna do numbers. Whoa, you can't keep pushing PPVs. Yo, if Spencer Thurman, listen, they're fighting. Come on, man. They doing the fans dirty, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Like, you know why they do us like that? Because yo, boxing fans are they don't stand for nothing, bro. They don't stand for nothing. Like, they don't know how to boycott sales. Like, if fans made a stance, yo, they wouldn't do us like this. But as long as they can keep doing us like this, that's how they're gonna do us. Now, for the four that's in here, I got four in here with me, right? Yo, shout out to Ricky. Ricky is communicating and dropping comments. It's Spence Thurman, right? Listen, look at when they're giving this to us, right? Many years ago, that was probably a pay per view fight. But right now, and under the circumstances, look, they are fighting at 154 for nothing. Yeah, they're fighting for nothing. They're just fighting for money. No belts on the line. Is that a pay per view fight, man? Is that a pay per view fight? Fight. Yes, appreciate that. Q City World, right? Did I say that right? It's not. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Is that a pay per view fight? Right? Oh, no, knocked over. Let me set back up, man. Is that a pay per view fight? Right? I'll set it up better. That way we won't fall over. So that damn Seymour's got in the way, man. Is that a pay per view fight? Right? No, you're absolutely correct, Ricky. That's not yo. They're not fighting for nothing, man. It's sad how they doing us. But yo, we're gonna have to pay for that. We're paying for that fight. You know that, right? That's a pay per view. But what are they fighting for, man? What are they? Yeah, what are they actually fighting for? Like, they're fighting at 154. Last time I checked, the undisputed champion at 154 was Jamel Charlo. So two of the best welterweights over the last couple of years are gonna fight at junior middleweight with nothing on the line. Meanwhile, Earl Spence has three of the belts at welterweight, and it was supposed to be at welterweight, right? We be letting them pull the wool over our eyes, man, all the time. Yeah, they constantly pull the wool over our eyes, man. It's not right, man. It's not. Yeah, and they're gonna continue to do that, though. They're gonna continue to do that, man. It's because it's just the nature of the beast, man. You know, it's the nature of the beast, man. As long as us as the consumer keeps allowing it, it's gonna continue to keep happening, man. You know, it's gonna continue to keep happening because we're not like I said. If we was to band together and be like, yo, nah, we're not supporting that, right? But you know why we can't do that? Because like I said, they done programmed us, right? Because they got people that they use to program boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight too. You think that's gonna be pay per view? You think they're gonna push the pay per view on that one, Ricky? Shout out to Al Money in the building. 231. Al Money. He said Shaw News 100. That's a good fight. Yo, and that fight is gonna be in Japan. Yo, you know what? I don't think they're gonna pay per view that fight. It's gonna yo. How can they do it? Right? Look, check this out. I want you to catch my source, man. How can they pay per view that fight? Right? If they fight in Japan, you know that fight be coming on like 5, 6 in the morning. It's gonna be on ESPN Plus. Okay, so he's still with top rank then. He's still with the rank. Man, I dipped off. My bad. Y'all had to blow my nose, man. I had to my daughter, yeah, my daughter gave me a head cold. Look, I still got mad. Snot, man. My bad, y'all. So that's what that good CMOS does for you, right? See that CMOS. Appreciate that, Ricky. Appreciate that. See, that's what that good CMOS does. Let me set my drink back up, man. That's what that good CMOS does. So I took some of that CMOS, right? I got that Morse in my system. Appreciate the super chat. You heard? But I got that Morse in my system, right? And see how it opened up my sinuses. Our money with the $2 super stick. Appreciate that. They said yeah, around 5 a.m. or 6. Yeah, yo, every time. Every time. That's why I used to love when the monster would fight. Because I'll get to watch a fight early in the morning. So that's gonna be hard to do a pay-per-view that early in the morning. Unless they do like the playback. I'm trying to set this stand up, man. Hold on. How's that? That's better. There we go. No bullshit, man. Let me get this shit set up, man. I can't get this stand to set up, man. Trying. Look, I'm trying. How's that now? Is that a little better? Yes, that's better, right? He said Fulton versus Newey is getting my money. I will pay for it. That's a good fight, man. I think Stephen Fulton's gonna be too big for him. Too big and skilled. But I like that fight though, man. I like that fight a lot. Man. So the sea moss is healing me up, man. I've been down for a couple days, man. That's why I gotta keep getting this moss in me. Mm. They probably give him some hell of a money, man. Al money, yeah, they probably give him a hell of a bag to go over there, man. You know, he probably getting paid, man, cause he's the champion, bro. He's really the A side, man. He's really the A side. They probably whatever deal they finalize, yeah, they probably hit him off, man. He's a hustler. He's gonna go get that money, man. He's gonna go get it. Yeah, Ricky said that Japan money hit different over there, bro. Yeah. It's obvious because he's the champion. He has two of the belts. He's gonna be up against it over there though, man. He's gonna be up against it over there, man. But I'm rooting for him, man. Shout out to Cool Boy, man. I remember kicking it with him. I'm telling you, like I said, I got a lot of history with these guys. I remember my first time seeing him do his thing live was in Frisco at the Earl Spence Ocampos fight. And rest in peace to Coach Nassim Richardson. I wanted to hook up with him then, but it was so hectic, right? It was so hectic. I didn't even get to hook up with him. Fast forward, I got the link with him in Brooklyn. I got a couple of interviews in with him. Real cool dude, man. And like I said, he's a hustler, man. He got a mechanic shop. Last time I was in Philly, I was supposed to pull up to his he got a seafood shop too, man. He do his thing, man. Shout out to Cool Boy, man. Well, he could fight his ass off, yeah. He could fight, man. That's gonna be a nice skill fight for those guys. 122, right? You said they fighting at 122? That Seamoss is no joke, man. That Seamoss opened up my sinuses quick, man. Telling you, this right here will do it for you, man. 92 minerals, man. You can't go wrong with this. I gave my boy Raymond 2 jars, man. You can't go wrong with this, man. If you like, I get this to my babies. They don't like it, but I started doing the flavors for them. Like this is the best way to take it like this. Because when you do the flavors, like the watermelon, strawberry, and all that, it's still good. But when you take it like this, real like matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the bag. I got a bag in here. So I do it like that. Look, when you take it like this, look. I forgot I was in my office, man. Look, when you take it like this, I'm putting y'all into the game. Look, this is raw right here. Look, when you mess with it like this still got the I don't know if y'all can see it. This still got the salt, everything on it, man. Now real yard men, right? Real yard men, they're blended up just like this. But see, when you soak it, right? When you rinse it off, you soak it, it doubles in size, right? I know I just took to something all totally different, but nah, it doubles in size, right? When you soak it, you rinse it off and you soak it. But I tell fighters they need to get with this, man. I've been pushing this for the fighters, man. But some of them get with it. Look, see, I take it like this. Look, see, it still got that salt on it. That's the minerals, man. Yo, when y'all see Jahad, look, when y'all be seeing Jahad blow up, right? When he rehydrates, right? When y'all be seeing my nephew blow up after hitting the weigh-in, that's why he be having that CMOS, man. I be hooking it up. Now I mean the watermelon. Look, we do and shout out to like all the good people that I've met over the years now. Like I forget the brother's name, man. We was in Newark. Yeah, he seen I had that moss with the coconut water, right? He put me on too. He was like, "Oh no, you got the coconut water, you know." He was an island guy too. I forget what fight team he was with, man. He was from the West Coast. Cool dude, man. But I had to run down to the kitchen. They didn't want, that's why I miss the Stewart Hotel, man. We don't have those problems in the Stewart Hotel. Because the Stewart Hotel is like they're like apartments. But at the Pine Tree, I think that was the Pine Tree, the Hilton Pine Tree in Newark. Yeah, they don't give you no, I had to go down to the kitchen. But they looked out for me. They cut my watermelon up, man. I mean, but normally we have at the store you do all that on your own. You do all that on your own. But yeah, this is the best way to take it like this, man. raw and uncut. And I got the red. What y'all know about the red? Y'all know about the red moth? Hold on. So I'm in the office, man. I can rock out with y'all. Yo, this is that red right here, right? Cut this light on so y'all can see. All right, this is the red, right? I can't really the red. Yo, this red is so potent. I can't really do that with the red like that, man. I be trying, but the red hit different, boys. This red hit different. The red, you gotta dive deep into the sea to get this. This is like potent. I be trying to rock with that rule. You can see the difference in it. You see all the salt particles on this? You see all the salt particles on this. Look at all the salt on these. You go deep in the ocean for this. You gotta go like the yellow or the gold, like what I like to call the gold. The gold be on the top. But this right here, the red, some people call it red, some people call it purple. You gotta go deep. Look at all that, man. Look at my hands. I'm playing around with this. The potency, man. The potency hit different with the red, man. That red is that red is strong, boy. That red will have you right though. Mm. You see that little piece I just took? I only took a little piece of that. Mm-mm. That's potent right there. And yo, and for my fellas out there, listen, that's the real Viagra right there. I'm putting y'all on the game. Sea moss is considered the Viagra of the sea. You make some babies, man. You take enough sea moss, you're gonna make you some babies. Mm. I had to water that down right there. I told you that red, that red ain't no joke, man. I'm be wide awoke now with man energy, messing with that sea moss like that, man. But yeah, let's get back to these fights, right? Um, I want to talk about Charlo real quick. Does anybody know how his injury, how he's healing up? What are the plans for him now, right? Since Earl Spencer's at 154, is Earl Spence going back down? I seriously doubt it, right? Do you think he's gonna go back down now? Somebody let me know. You think he's gonna go back down? You think he's gonna go back down? Well, this is the office. I'm gonna put y'all on the bad shit, man. Cause Sharon is caring. I'm gonna bless y'all with the gems, man. This right here, yeah, they gotta cut the check, man. TNT Pro, y'all gotta cut the check. When a fighter is trying to cut weight, right? Uh, get this right here. Look, I'm giving y'all, man, inside the gems, man. You see this right here? When like I know y'all be watching. If you ever watch fighters, right, and they be in the gym dudes be getting rubbed down with creams and stuff, it's to help them sweat. This right here is it right here. Advanced workout enhancer. See? Real gems, man. Real boxing gems. Shout out to Bruce Gold on deck. Bruce Gas. Boxing the OG. See, I'm in the office, man. This right here is no joke, man. You put some of this on right here and do a hard cardio workout. I'm telling you, it'll have you cutting weight. It'll get all that it'll get everything up out of you, man. Yes, I'm in the office, man. I'm about to start putting more work back into the office once again. Yeah, I'm jumping on live. What they gonna do with Charlo though, man? Fight World Chat fam. What they gonna do with Charlo, man? I remember shout out to WCS. WCS put it out there. Will Charlo and Earl Spence fight? Will Charlo and Earl Spence fight, man? That'll be a good fight, man. Listen, now I don't know. Well, yeah, listen. Listen. To be honest with you, if they fought in Texas, you know how big of a fight that is, right? Not only is it a big fight, right? Not only is it a big fight, especially in Texas, right? They'll probably do numbers because Charlo is an undisputed champion, right? He's undisputed. They're stable mates. Uh, they got a history, right? And I was always big on them fighting anyway. You know why? Because coming up, they used to spar a lot for free. They was spar a lot for free. Look, this camera right here is fire. Look, I'm gonna show y'all, man. This joint right here. But you see can y'all see these frames that's in here? Look, I flip it around for y'all because it's touch screen. Look, you just see that? Look, it's touch screen. Yeah, it's fire. Look, I was putting in some work with it over the weekend. Look, see, it's touch screen. See, I blow the pictures up for you. That's my babies in there. Yeah, this joint is touch screen. You know. Shout out to my guy, man. Yo, WCS looked out for me, man. See how you just this is it's just a flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist, flick of the look, see? Flick of the wrist. But yeah, that fight will be big, man. I'm telling you. That's why they need to line that up. He said, I sold nutritional supplements for over 25 years and I never heard of that. You never heard of this right here? Nah, because it's not a supplement. Are you talking about the Seymour's, Bruce Gas? Are you talking about this? This is just the you see the fighters put this on, man. If you be in the gyms, I'm trying to think of a video I just seen. I just seen a fighter working out on YouTube and they was rubbing this on them. I don't know if it was this particular brand, but this is what they was rubbing on them. Like all this does is right, like it just gets you sweating. See, it just gets you sweating. Usually fighters will put this on with the bag or the rubber suit. But are you talking about the sea moss? Are you talking about this? Which one? You talking about the moss? How long has it been around? What the cream? Forever, man. This is vintage. This has been around since the '80s, probably, man. As long as I can remember. I can remember guys like Junior Jones and them using this. Yeah. It's called Advanced Workout Enhancer. Sweat burn more. This is the TNT one, man. He said, "Who does whatever he wants?" Earl. Earl. Earl needs to fight. What's in there? Hold on. Let me mute my mic, man. I'm gonna blow my nose. I told you. See that Seymour's gets. I told you. Look, that little bit of moss, man. This right here. I told you. Yeah, this right here. The red ain't no joke, man. It's getting all that mucus up out of me right now, man. I might have to take a little bit more of this. This shit is potent, boy. Potent. He said Earl does whatever he wants. Yeah, Bruce, it's been around forever, man. Forever, man. I can remember Junior Jones and them using this before I knew what it was, but now I know. Like, I used to see them getting rubbed down. You know what I'm saying? Putting it all over their chest, their back, their arms, and then putting that heavy bag on. Yo, fighters back in the day, right? Um, Vintage fighters, right? Yeah, they were wrapped. They would put on a hefty bag. You ever seen that, Bruce? Bruce been in the game for a while. You ever seen a fighter put on a hefty bag, like a real trash bag? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said Earl does whatever he wants. He does. He does. D Ray in the building. What's going on, D Ray? What it do? But this is, I'm telling you, this is it right here, man. If you cutting weight, right? If you cutting weight, right? This will do it right here. Look what it says. It says, yeah, the hefty bag. See, you know, Bruce. Bruce, you an OG, man. I'm telling you, back in the day, um, cousin Junior, Poison Jones would have this, man. All the guys, all the vintage guys, they be rubbing that on. I used to think it was Bang Gay. When I was a kid, I was young. I didn't know until I got older. I used to think they was putting on like Bang Gay and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or Vaseline to slip shots. But now it was that cream to make you sweat. Get the like buttons up. Yeah, fast, man. Smash my like button, man. Don't cost you $1. Holla. Holla. Look, that Moss breaking that milk is down in me, man. That was that red. I'm telling you, man. I sipped on that. I took a nice couple pieces of the red, man. The red is potent, man. You see all these salt crystals on in the joint, man. And the taste, yo, I'm telling you, the taste of the red, purple, whatever you want to call it, is like so potent, man. It's way more potent than the gold, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at this though. Look at that's life right there, man. This to have you so strong though. Yeah, this to have you strong, bro. This to have you strong. You blend this up right here. Yeah, you blend that up in the blender and rehydrate for your fight. Oh man, like do it like that. I'm telling you. Normally, like when it's like this, when I give it to dudes like this, as the gel. See, this was rinsed off, soaked overnight, and then blended. Like as a fighter, the day of the fight, after you touch the weigh and you weigh in, we just blend that up right there. We throw that in there with the coconut water, put it in the on the Ninja, the blender, and get right. I'm surprised I never heard of it. I own a supplement business and sold hundreds of fat burning muscle building edge. New stuff comes out every year. Yeah, but Bruce, it's not really a supplement. It's a cream that you just put on like when you do your cardio. I don't know if you can see it. Look, that's not a supplement. Can you see it? It looks like. Can y'all see it, Bruce? It's just a cream that you put on. Look, maybe you can see it better right there. It's just a cream. It look like Vaseline. You just put it on. You know what I'm saying? You put it all over your back, your arms, your chest, your stomach area, and you work out. It has you sweating. It just makes you sweat. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up, though. You had the supplements. So you was like my man. But I ain't gonna compare you to him but he's still heavy in the game, Victor Conti, man. Victor Conti's that dude, man. snack. I sold all kind of tropicals and orals. All right, all right. He said I sold creams that were called lipotropic fat burners. Never heard of that. That sounds potent, man. Lipotropic fat burners. Yeah, Victor Conti, right? See, I know my stuff, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? See, I'm a boxing baby. I've been around, you know. I'll be around, man. That CMOS got me turned up right now, man. I think I took too much. I took too much, man. For real. I'm feeling like my baby. I'm feeling like Coach Reem right now. My daughter, yo, Coach Reem be having mad energy like this. I be the CMOS, man. Let me put this up, man. I ain't messing with this no more. So I was in the office, man. So all my little stuff was around. My vintage, some of my what's in there. Let me see. Do I have any of my oh yeah, I got a couple. Look, hold on. Let me front for the cameras real quick, man. So some of my look. Oh yeah, see? So this how long, yo, the source experience, right? I've been putting it down. This was the last this was the last HBO telecast right here. And I got Bibble's autograph. You see who Bibble fought? I've been coming in for a long time. What year was this? This was November 4th. Um, that's when I got the picture with Roy Jones too. This was the last HBO telecast fights before HBO boxing went under. Right here. This was at the Hard Rock Cafe in Atlantic City on HBO. This right here, I gotta make my scrapbook, man. I got so many of these. This one right here, show me your work. Look. Show me your work. We see what that says. Kovalov. No, not Kovalov. I can't even. It's Andrade and what's the name? This was at the Hula Theater. This was the Friday night fight, man. Akavo. Yes, that was a Friday night fight. I think I got a couple more. Hold on. Let me look. See, I'm in the office, man. Okay, you here? Yo, here's my what's the name? Look, I got this for a friend, right? I got this for a friend. He never collected it, so I just kept it. But he knew I was like I'm deep in the game. So he was a big Bivol fan. Bivol signed this. Demetrius Bivol. Fast forward. Demetrius Bivol got a victory over Canelo Alvarez, man. That's kind of dope, right? Look. Can y'all see that? Look. Demetrius Bivol, man. Yeah. Don't mind me. Told you I got a little bit of history. Yeah, I gotta start a whole new scrapbook though. I'm starting a real new one though, a dope one because like I said, I got a lot of stuff now with my nephew. The stuff that I got with Jihad though, oh man, forget about it. Forget about it. He said, yeah, I was kind of like Conti. Yeah, but that's kind of yeah. I just thought about that when I look back. And those gloves right there, Chop Chop Crawley. Shout out to Chop Chop. Nah, man, my little office. It's coming along. Yeah, it's still yeah. Listen, it's still in the growing stages, right? But I took a pause. I should have been at it flipped already, man. But like I said, my daughters came and they kind of bombarded it, and then I kind of lost interest. You know what I'm saying? I like lost interest. I was like, nah, man. I'm building this stuff for y'all to take it over. But yeah, we back on deck, man. Like I said, hopefully we get an Earl Spence. Since he's at 154, we get the Earl Spence Charlo fight, man. What is the other Charlo brother going to do? Is he even fighting anymore? You know what I'm saying? Is he is he even? I know. I seen somewhere he was on record saying he wants the winner of David and Plant. But is he even gonna fight anymore? You know? Oh man, look, I've been rocking and rolling with y'all. Damn, girls is about to get off the bus, man. See how fast that went? See how fast that went. But listen, I'm gonna try to come back on, man. You know how that goes, man. Once they get here, they take over, man. You know? They come in, yeah, they come in here and regulate. They come in here and regulate, man. They just take over. They occupy all my time. I gotta start cooking. I gotta do homework, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you, man. Shout out to everybody that was in here. Let me see. I don't want to forget nobody. Al Money. Appreciate you, Al Money. Ricky E245. Q City World. D Ray Promotions. Bruce Gas Boxing. Salute to all y'all, man. Continue to subscribe and listen, like, share to the Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes. It's the sauce. I holla.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.